Good morning.
Welcome to Wednesday.
We are halfway through the week.
And I am Brendan.
And I am Heather.
Hopefully things are going well in your world.
Yeah. We had a fun day yesterday, Brendan.
Oh my gosh, Heather, it was great.
It was a long one for us, but it was so worth it.
Yes, and we had some friends in the studio. In fact, so we have Dan in the back. Gibbs back on Friday. But sometimes, Dan, we like to throw an unplanned thing into our Facebook Live and YouTube Live. If you can find that video, perhaps, Dan, of the Weather Watchers visit from yesterday. And so we'll give
So
Dan
we'll talk
just a
about
second.
it, yeah, so he can get it up there.
But yeah, we want to show you what we were up to yesterday. And you did a great job, Heather, planning the Weather Watchers party.
I tried my best because they are so loyal, dedicated, and they wake up with us. Sometimes around the same hours that we do.
We learned, one of our Weather Watchers
They go to
gets up.
bed around the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I hear their voices every morning, read their emails, and I see their pictures, super small. And so it was so good to see them face to face yesterday and just kind of put a physical voice to a physical person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if people aren't aware of who are these Weather Watchers,
Yep.
what is that situation, Heather?
Yeah, so we have our group of people in the morning. Some of them that were able to make the drive up here, and they report every single morning before around 6:30 in the morning, and they give us the temperature, the cloud cover, rainfall, snow. It's so helpful in the winter to have these weather watchers because we have them from Rayburn all the way down to Kelly and Paris, which is Mecosta County, on that very edge of our viewing area there. But we had Pete from Beulah with us, Christy from Petoskey, and then we had Faith in Williamsburg.
Yeah,
right
Faith's
there.
in the black, Pete's in the hat, and then Christy's there in purple, would you say?
Yeah, pink, magenta. And so I was showing them in that video right there kind of how I build my shows, a little behind the scenes. But they got to see the studio, the digital studio, the control room.
Look at Faith posing,
Yeah, Faith was ready for that
Then her
picture.
husband is
on the right hand
on the
side.
right, and then Christy's dad there is right next to me.
Yeah, and they are so observant, Brendan. They watch every morning.
It's incredible, Heather, the things that our friends pick up on.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to be
Somewhat similar to our Facebook Live viewers, too.
We got to be careful. Every
Yeah.
word, every action, every dress on your part,
Yes.
all noticed. And
But I'll show you. So this is a graphic we air.
Yeah, good idea.
And so we only have Bob and Rayburn. If you're one of our viewers in the Upper Peninsula and you want to wake up early with us and be a weather watcher up there, I can always use another one. So if you want to message me, reach out to me, or let us know in the comments there with Brendan. But we have Marion Royston, Alice and Alpena, so the eastern side taking care of, at least those areas. Christy Petoskey, so the tip of the Mitt region. And Jerry and Sutton's Bay, Faith, Williamsburg area. And then our southern county viewers, or at least weather watchers, that's Kelly and Paris. And then Pete and Beulah. So even if you live in between those areas too, like Cadillac, even Houghton Lake, those areas, especially Houghton Lake, where our temperatures don't always update there very well, let us know, because we can add you. If you want to be dedicated, wake up early with us.
Yeah. That'd be great. And it was so nice, like Heather had mentioned, to meet our weather watchers. Yeah, we hear their voices, we get email. Well, Heather gets emails from them.
And I always relay details to the weather or the morning team with their weather reports, because sometimes it's funny details. Sometimes Faith is up at 3 in the morning. It's always fun to give a little context. So it was nice to actually talk to them.
So sweet and so dedicated. We really appreciate them.
Yeah, I had little gift baggies for them, and we had lunch, and then they got to meet our news director, and then I brought in Madison and Allie because they watch the mornings all the time, so they are very familiar with Allie and Madison. Yeah,
they met some friends behind the scenes. They met Trevor, who we talk about, Trevor on the web.
But they had never been to the studio.
Yeah.
So they were so excited. It was just fun to show them what we do.
Yeah, it was a fun day yesterday. So we had a nice job organizing all that, Heather.
Thank you, Brendan. Yeah, and then the ones, if you're watching, we do have a plan to do another meetup that's maybe a little bit closer to you guys on the eastern side here soon.
Yeah, we'll drive closer to you. We know we have people watching from all over, Heather.
Yeah.
We're based in Traverse City. Our station covers from Sault Ste. Marie down to Big Rapids over to Alpena and everywhere in between. And so just something we'll do, we'll take some of our time because our weather watchers take time out of their day, so we'll drive a little closer
to you,
to Alice.
so you don't have to come to Traverse City, because from Alpena, I've done that drive. I just did it this weekend, and I know it's a commitment. So we want to try to make it easier for you guys, because a lot of these weather watchers have been with us for a long time. Alice, she said this was the first meeting she's missed, and so we want to meet you in person and hang out with you.
So if you have any good restaurant suggestions in Gaylord, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I can ask my other Gaylord friend too and see what they think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the plan going forward since we got a few of them, but there's still a lot. So
I'm just looking through the comments here to see if we have any takers to be weather watchers.
I know the requirement is being up every single day early, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
And basically these weather watchers report they don't miss a day. And if they miss a day, that's okay. But then I get a little concerned once it's more than one day, and then I call them, check up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like my adopted weather grandparents almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some can be aunts, uncles, others. Yeah. Depends on how you view them. But I can see a grandparent connection for sure.
Yeah. So we'll talk about our weather quiz. We'll get into that forecast. And then if you have questions specifically about the forecast, we'll take a closer look for you. We know we have friends everywhere. So we're talking about the heat and humidity. So I picked a weather quiz that had to do with those temperatures. And we're talking about on this day, so all of July 31st for Kalkaska, this broke a record high for that day. And it reached that record high in 2011. How warm was it? Was that 89 degrees? Was it 91 or 94? We'll have the answer coming up, but we're already warming up quite a bit. So you can see our temperature map right now. Just want to show you those yellows and oranges. We're already in the 60s and 70s. And Ludington, 76 degrees is the winner this morning. So it is a warm start. You can see our dew points right now, 60s and 70s. It's a bit muggy, too uncomfortable. And if you're in Ludington with that 71-degree dew point, we're on the teetering edge of tropical. Early this morning at about even 5, 6 in the morning, we saw some early showers through the northern parts of the northern lower. You can see those pass through. Now we're just seeing some cloud cover moving to the eastern side, so a little bit drier weather, but it's still muggy out there. Madison previewed the Elk Rapids Harbor Days today in our live show. So here's a look at that event forecast. If you're going there today, few early showers are possible. Looks like a lot of that has come to an end though. So 82 degrees or 83. Thursday, we're looking at sunny PM rain though. So grab that umbrella if you are going in the afternoon to evening. That's where you have a better chance of seeing some rain. And then Friday, we're looking at partly sunny and then a shower chance. Can't iron one out. Models are really not agreeing on that, so I just have that shower chance in there just in case. Just grab that umbrella. We are looking at warm and humid weather for the Nautical City Festival. I know Paul was talking about that in Rogers City, Presque Isle County. We're looking at a few showers possible today, so similar story, but again, it does look like a lot of that's now coming to an end. But we could see some PM showers too. That is a possibility in Rogers City. 84 degrees on Thursday with a partly mostly cloudy sky. We'll see a partly to mostly cloudy sky on Friday, warm, humid, and 81 degrees. Here's a look at that comfort index because this is the main weather story. We are looking at our higher dew points still with us Thursday and Friday. I know I can kind of sound like a broken record here, but this is exactly how it's going to feel again Thursday and Friday. Saturday, it will still feel a bit humid, not as bad, but we are looking at that humidity still around, just not as thick. It's not going to feel as much of a sauna if you're going to head outside for anything. Sunday, though, looks like we'll see some relief from the humidity finally. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast highs. Early showers have now come to an end in the eastern upper. We're talking 80s across the board for a lot of spots. 80 in Rogers City, 81 in Harrisville, 84 in Alpena, 86 in Grayling. More of a westerly wind today. 88 in Traverse City, 87 in Fife Lake, 81 in Charlevoix. We're looking at some sunshine and then a PM storm chance too. 86 in Roscommon, Houghton Lake, Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids. You could see 90 degrees today. So that is the exception to the 80-degree high temperatures. Tonight, we'll see the really calm winds here. We're going to see around 60 degrees in the eastern upper, a mostly clear sky, late fog, mostly clear skies south of the bridge in the eastern side, mainly 60s. 65 in Charlevoix, 60 in Bel Air, mostly clear sky and late fog. Our southern counties could see earlier fog developing with a mostly clear sky, so we'll call it patchy fog. Here's a look at our extended forecast. So although we do have some shower chances in there, we're not talking about any widespread rain in the forecast, but warm temperatures into the weekend. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're back to the 70s. So closer to at or below average.
Okay, hi.
You good?
Thanks for the heads up, Dan, coming back to me. We have
yeah.
some friends chiming in. Shall we say hi?
Let's say hi to our friends.
Okay, Christopher's saying hi. It's 72 and it's sunny in Farmington Hills. We have Susan Lash Sims. She's with us again. She was with us at 6:20. 70 degrees and 70 degrees and sunny in Kalkaska. And speaking of our earlier Facebook Live, we did hear from Joel. Said, I don't use an alarm clock, but somehow you guys wake me up in time for the 6:20 show.
We do what we can.
And might as well, since we're talking about Joel, he's guessing 91 for the weather quiz. And I'll make sure I'm not missing any more of his. And Joel's saying, yeah, it's 70 degrees at the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. Sunny, rained last night. Don't know when, but left the windows down in his truck, cutting firewood again today. Hopefully the rain didn't soak things too badly, Joel. Sorry to hear that. That's no fun. Waking up to that and seeing your windows were down.
That is not fun.
Wallace/Wally is chiming in this morning. He said, good morning, Heather and Brendan. I'm liking this weather. Reminds me of North Fort Myers, Florida, but Michigan will always be my home base and also Drummond Island.
Yeah, my friend is in Disney World right now, and she's a meteorologist, so of course we're talking weather. And we are comparing our temperatures and dew points yesterday. We were very close to where Orlando was yesterday, with the shower chance too. So like, it is just exactly what it is in Florida, copy paste, which is not okay. We're in the northern latitudes to avoid the heat and humidity.
It's an interesting perspective, Heather, yeah.
Yeah.
And Wally's guessing 91. He'll always be Wally in my mind. It says Wallace.
It's
we know
Wally.
he had to get a
If you say
Facebook
Wallace,
page.
it throws me off.
Yeah.
Every time. I'm like, that's not, who's that? That's new.
Making sure I didn't skip over. Oh wait, did he have something else to say?
Okay, Brendan, I have to interrupt. They're talking about a croissant crawl across Paris on the Today Show.
That is worth stopping the
so
conversation.
Interested.
What does that involve? Are they just eating different croissants?
They have a different croissants. It looks like Al has a chocolate one. Hoda looks like she's got the chocolate one too.
How many different kind of croissants are there?
I feel like you could
Just had
put
a plain
anything
one.
in them.
That's true.
I know. Dan is saying say less, and I wish we could be there for that. Because it's just as hot in Paris too, so you might as well just be there, you know?
That chocolate just melting all over the place.
That's okay.
We're not mad about it.
I'm not mad about that.
So Heather has monitors, as you can tell, down in her weather desk. And
Yeah, if you ever see
she
me
can
looking
see-
this way, it's because I'm peeking, because we have our channel up on the right-hand side right next to me. So I make sure we're usually on air and everything looks right. During our live show, we have a J bar that it just kind of goes around the screen. We call it a J bar, but just observations of weather stuff, temperatures, cloud cover. Usually I try to make sure that that's accurate. So if I'm peeking, it's because the Today Show's on.
Yeah, it looks like they're having fun in Paris for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be mad about that assignment.
No, no, neither would I. And Wally is saying, and he is referring to our question of the day. We have the weather quiz and then question of the day during our TV show. And so he's commenting on that. And yes, because we're on the Paris theme, there's a Paris, Michigan. And that's where our weather watcher Kelly is. So anyway.
Kelly got a lot of
Wally
shout
says-
outs this morning.
He sure did. And yeah, he's saying in Paris, Michigan, the county is called Mecosta. You're right on, Wally. And he said, yes, you can call me Wally. That's always been his nickname, he said. All right, we'll go back up to the top of the list here. Said hi to all them. Paul, yes, I know he got a shout out. Talking about, or was it him or Harbor Day? Were you talking about Rogers City earlier, Heather?
Nautical City Festival.
Okay, I thought I heard something about Rogers City.
Yeah, I said Paul was talking about it, so.
Couldn't remember if it was this broadcast or the TV broadcast. Everything
was this,
kind of
yeah.
blends together.
This time.
And we got Mark watching from Fremont, Indiana, 75 degrees. Most importantly, don't forget it's also National Raspberry Cake Day. Yeah, we did see that, along with National Avocado Day, National Mutt Day for dogs.
Yeah.
Something about jelly beans, I think, too, Heather.
Yeah,
somebody
Jump
had
for
said.
Jelly Bean Day, I think
Yeah.
it was. And, oh, I love my Jelly Bellies. grew up going to the factory back home, and love the black licorice ones. Those are my favorite. Are you not a black licorice fan?
No.
Oh. My dad was, so like that was always in the house, and I love it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Nancy watching from East Jordan. It's 70 degrees there. Christopher's guessing 89 for the weather quiz. Nancy's guessing 91. Christopher said, nice light blue dress, Heather.
Thank you.
And who else do we have here? Susie Q saying, another beautiful day. I'm going to be riding her bike. It helps so much with riding for her knee. We know she's dealing with some issues with her knee. And she said, we see you both on the news. So nice, and have a great day, everyone. Thanks, Susie Q.
Thanks, Susie.
Appreciate you watching and all your support.
Enjoy your bike ride. Maybe go a little earlier before it gets too hot.
And Lou, I think responding to the video that we showed of our Weather Watchers party yesterday, she's saying, totally awesome, great group there. Thanks to all. And we second that, Lou. We appreciate them.
I was asking Faith's husband if he wakes up that early, and he sleeps in.
Well, sleeping in could be like 4 a.m.
Yeah, no, it's more like probably after the show is when he's waking up.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Faith is up very early.
Always.
And Christopher, yes, commenting on the awesome old school logo t-shirts from the video. Yeah, it's our 70th anniversary this year as a station.
Yeah.
So we're going retro with our
So
old
I
logo.
planned, I said, Brendan, I'm wearing this. So he wore his. And then Sarah, our producer, wore hers this morning.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dan's commenting there were shirts for the National Cherry Festival Parade, the Cherry Royale Parade. Is that almost a month ago now? Not quite. Almost
the
a month.
beginning of the month, yeah.
Wow.
Ugh. It's August tomorrow.
I know it
What
is.
happened?
What happened? Lou was guessing 91 for the weather quiz. And Sarah, speaking of her, she's saying morning with 3 exclamation marks. After a full day of work, she's still energetic, at least with her comment.
Yes.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Paul saying that we should meet the weather watchers at the WTOM studio. Yeah, in Sheboygan, just, I guess, east of town that would be. I don't know if that's open for business right now, Paul.
I don't know. It's more of a storage place right now, from what I've heard.
We do have
I don't do bugs, so if the bugs have moved in, we're not going there.
We have some towers there that we use to shoot that signal across the Straits of Mackinac. But yes, Paul's absolutely right. We do.
But I prefer the 1 hour and like
buildings
20-minute drive to Gaylord as opposed to the Sheboygan drive, which is over 2 hours from Traverse City.
Yep.
Here.
We have a big viewing area.
Yeah.
Big, big, big. And Alice says, love to see some of my friends, the weather watchers. Yes, this is the first one I missed. Apparently, she has a picture of Brandon, as she says, and her years ago, but she enjoyed it. You'll have to send that to me, Alice.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A blast from the past. If my memory serves me correctly, I think the last one we had was 9 years ago.
9 or 10 years ago.
Something like that. So yeah, Alice, I'd love to see it. So you can, well, does Alice email?
She calls.
She calls.
The station. So, but she does Facebook. I'm Facebook friends with her.
Yeah.
So if she wants to just send me a message, if she can get it on her phone or whatever.
Yeah, if you don't
or
mind,
computer.
Alice.
Yeah, or you can just bring the picture when we hopefully meet up with you soon.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that done in the next month or so.
I'd like to do it in the next month or so.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Because then weather gets a little bit more hairy, and so we don't want you guys to have to drive from those areas too.
Yeah. And then also your school visits are going to be ramping back up.
Yep, school visits, and then I got a visit, I think it's already next week. Next week, we're talking Manistee County, Center on Aging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Council on Aging, Center on Aging. That'll be fun for you.
Yeah.
Get to Manistee, yeah.
Yeah, Manistee, so going south.
Susan Lash Sims guessing 89 for the weather quiz. My mom's watching. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Christine.
Say good morning, Facebook friends. Great job, Heather, planning a party for your devoted weather friends. She said, Brendan and I will help for a party for the top fans. You know, you get a top fan on Facebook. Yeah. She said she can't be a weather watcher not living up in the north. Well, Mom, I know from time to time you give us the forecast and the dog walking forecast and Port Huron.
Yeah.
For Benji. Appreciate that.
We still get the weather watching report for the southeast side.
Mm-hmm. And Craig, speaking of that part of Michigan, he's in Dearborn. Jackie said it's 67 in Kalkaska. She said, pick the girls up at midnight.
Wow.
So are you picking them up at midnight like tomorrow, or you already picked them up? I don't know.
You like picked? Did she say picked?
She said pick.
Oh.
Pick the girls up at midnight. Well,
Like
hopefully
night,
that's
either way.
past tense. Hopefully they're with you right now, Jackie. Go have fun with your family.
Yeah.
I
Enjoy
appreciate
your
you chiming in.
time.
Yeah. And Alice, oh, here's another comment. By the way, for the Weather Watchers report, she's fulfilling her duties, Heather. 78 in Alpena, sunny. She's off to get a pedicure. She gets one every 6 weeks. Go get pampered, Alice.
Pedicures are so nice. Especially this time of year where you're wearing sandals a little bit more.
Get a foot rub,
Yeah.
leg rub, perhaps, yeah. Jackie's guessing 91. Susan Lash Sims loves black licorice. You and Heather both. And I guess
Yes.
your dad too, Heather.
Yeah. It's a Bricca thing. All of us love it.
And, oh, Dan's the same boat. He said black licorice and jelly beans are his favorite, especially since his kids don't like them. That just means more for Director Dan.
You know what, Dan? I get it. We used to buy in bulk so you could go to the store and get Jelly Bellies in bulk in certain flavors. And we just get a huge bag by the pound of black licorice jelly beans. Yeah.
And Susie Q, do you mind reading? I think it's a little small. Reading that weather quiz, it's small for some people. Heather, if you can just read that again
Yeah,
for Susie
again,
Q, please.
so yeah, we're talking about on this day in 2011, Kalkaska reached its record high. How warm was it? Is it 89, 91, or 94? And this means for all, it's not an all-time high, it's just a high for this day. So all of July 31st, it's an almanac question. So little climatology there.
She did guess 91, so we'll see if she sticks with that answer.
Okay.
And apparently there's a website that Joel's suggesting for, for people talking about licorice. Apparently it's really good. Christopher's talking about a relay tower at the Fingerboard Corner in Presqu'île along M68. Yeah, we do have those relay towers that help get our signal up to where it needs to go. We got our big towers, our
Brendan's
little towers.
very passionate about our towers.
But I didn't know about this one in Presqu'île. This
I
is
didn't know
news
about
to
that
me.
either, yeah.
Because now we have a line of, anyway, I'll talk to engineer. I believe you, Christopher. I just have to look at a map. I haven't talked to engineering about our signal in a while. Jackie is saying, oh, okay, good. The family's with her right now.
Okay, that's what I interpret it as.
And geez, I don't even know how to do this, Jackie. There's a person clapping,
Yeah.
like a, what do they call them, Bitmojis or whatever. I think we're good. Yes, we're all caught up, Heather.
No takers on waking up early. Understood.
Not yet.
I know this is the later crew we're talking to. Later meaning not the 6:20 a.m. early risers.
Yeah.
So. All right, so on this day in 2011, Kalkaska reaches record high. How warm do you think it was, Mr. Brendan Kinney?
Well, my climatology information's off a little bit because I got it wrong. I guess 94.
You don't remember this day in Kalkaska?
No. I was in college,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
91 degrees, though. So if you guessed that, you were right. And our weather quiz standings as of Wednesday morning look like... There we go.
What was that face, Heather?
I don't know what it was. It happens. I can't even try it. Try to do that. It just happens. So Brendan's 1 for 3 this week. Yeesh. Director Dan.
No comments necessary. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Director Dan and producer Sarah are tied 2 for 3. So a little battle in the back there. And then Facebook viewers undefeated this week. That was Mark L. chiming in today.
Okay. And Susie Q said that her dad loved black jelly beans. Christopher is talking about the tower, and I love it.
Tower fun.
He's saying that he used to pass it on the way to Petoskey, and there was a small sign in front of the tower, and people holding themselves accountable. And Dan, you can hold off on the graphic for the morning show. We'll just talk about it because
We got a short one if you're going to tune in tomorrow.
We do, Heather. Yeah, some changes because of the Olympics. We're not going till 7 a.m. tomorrow. In case you're a news watcher and you're like, why aren't they on air at 6:30 to 7? Well, it's because of the Olympics. So
yeah.
We're on from 4:30 till 6:30. But do you want to talk about what Madison's doing, Heather?
Yeah, Madison is going to one of my favorite little places, a little south of here in Harrietta, which is Wexford County, right, Brendan? Wexford? Pretty sure.
I'm 99% sure.
Yeah.
You know what's in Harrietta?
Our other tower, and also
transmission towers. Oh, yeah.
The DNR's
like a field office there?
a fishing weir for hatchery. So one of the oldest hatcheries is the Harrietta one.
That's fun.
So I've been there watching them transport fish and stuff. So been there for that. But also the Blueberry Festival's happening. It's a big time for blueberries. So she'll be live there at just the 6 a.m. hour. And then, yeah, then we'll be done at 6:30. So we'll be talking about all things blueberries, how you can take part in the festival, and all they have to do there.
We'll stick to our schedule. We'll have this tomorrow, right,
Yep.
Heather, unless you have something going on?
Oh, I'm good tomorrow.
And then I think we'll do, I don't see why not, we'll do our other Facebook Live on our phone.
Yeah.
Probably 6:30. We'll wait till we're done with the show. We'll probably push that like 10 minutes back, maybe.
Yeah. And maybe we could do like a weather forecast, just like you without the TV sign, but we
That's
could
a
still
good
pretend like
idea.
we're on TV.
Yeah. I like that.
Because people still watch it for the forecast, so we might as well.
Or maybe we can just stick 6:20 and then just kind of keep it going past a little bit, 6:30.
It's going to be so busy with a lot of stuff going on at 6:20.
That's right. We have to talk to the boss man about how tomorrow's going to go.
Yeah, we got a lot to fit in that 1/2 hour instead of hour, so.
I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver.
To bank on a 6:30 if you watch our 6:20 though.
Yeah. That goes for you, Joel, if you're watching.
And Susan,
still.
maybe Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie sometimes gets up early
Yeah.
with us. All right, well, looks like we're all caught up. Anything else on your mind, Heather or Dan?
No, it's ready to have a good day.
Well, good.
All right,
And
thanks
there's
for joining us, everyone.
Silence
back
from
here.
Dan, so I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good. He just had the lower third change.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you back here Thursday morning.
Bye.